From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, our forecast looking great locally. The risk of a few shower storms overnight tonight with a cool front. Smooth sailing thereafter while we watch the tropics from the sidelines, hopefully over the next week, 10 days or more than likely the way it's been going so far this tropical season. More on the tropics in just a bit. First off, though, locally, as we take a look at the radar satellite composite, a few showers locally, but we can see some pretty hefty storms entering the northern part of the state. Got a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings going. Now, we do think some of these storms will weaken overnight tonight. In fact, most of them should fizzle out based on our latest models, but we'll keep an eye on the scenario. Right now, we'll go 30% on your rain chances for the overnight hours. And near term, we got a few showers showing up on the radar down toward Vermilion Parish, and then one isolated cell out toward Henderson, just moving generally north of the I-10 corridor, north and east of Cecilia, moving generally off to the north. But you'll hit some rain shower activity right around Henderson out on I-10. And then farther south and west, this is where it's been a little bit more active this afternoon from Gaydon over to the Kaplan area. Pretty hefty storms here, showing some cloud to ground lightning, so locally heavy downpours. Not much rhyme or reason to this activity, but I do think it will diminish a little bit this evening, and then we'll be watching those storms off to the north. So as we take a look at the big picture, we can see that frontal boundary lining up off to the north of us. That's going to get here by daybreak tomorrow. I think after midnight, we'll see our wind shift. Meanwhile, it's getting busier and busier in the tropics. Late this afternoon, Tropical Depression 13 forming. It will be named Katia probably tomorrow. More on that in just a bit. Then we have our powerful hurricane approaching the Caribbean. And over here, by the way, Tropical Storm Jose, which will eventually become a hurricane down the line. But the main front burner storm right now is obviously Irma. Look at such a perfect eye showing up. Cold cloud tops. This is a hurricane at its max in the Atlantic Basin. 185-mile-per-hour winds, and a new hurricane hunter is getting in there. It'll be interesting to see if the winds can go any higher. And there is that possibility. It could reach 190, 195, perhaps 200 before the evening is done, and will likely stay a Category 5 storm at least over the next several days. Northeastern Caribbean at greatest risk, the Leeward Islands, and then on eastward, westward down the line. Here we have 185-mile-per-hour sustained winds, gusts 225 when we see lightning around that eye wall and during an eye wall replacement cycle. So a very intense storm. Moving west, it looks like just slightly north of due west. So we could only hope for a more northwesterly trek, at least for the northeastern most Caribbean islands. In fact, we have the storm right by the U.S. Virgin Islands and right over the British Virgin Islands tomorrow, late morning, early afternoon, as a 175-mile-per-hour storm. And then the Hurricane Center just scrapes portions of Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, perhaps interactions with Cuba, which is going to make it difficult to say when Cuba releases the storm, where is it going to have the greatest impacts over toward Florida. But we have it by the Keys by Sunday afternoon. And then if we extrapolate those tropical models, generally most of them take them right up the entire Florida peninsula between a ridge of high pressure over in the Atlantic and some weak low pressure troughing to the west. Always have to watch these systems because sometimes mass in motion can stay in motion, and then also when you start interacting with the mountains of Cuba, maybe it'll weaken more and then react to that weakness and move northward as a lesser storm, but we cannot count on that for Florida. So here's the European model, just a model, not a forecast, but notice we have our system in the Gulf of Mexico that heads towards Mexico, and then we have Irma right here. And again, this is just one model projection, not an official forecast. Pretty close to the National Hurricane Center forecast as we get into early Sunday morning. Keys look to be at ground zero on this system. Could be the most powerful storm to hit down here since 1927. And then more than likely hurricane conditions if this track follows all the way up through the Florida peninsula, and then pushing the heavy rainfall farther to the north with time. So as we look look down into the Gulf, this is Tropical Depression number 13, way down here in the Bay of Campeche. It's going to stay down here, will likely become Tropical Storm Katia, thanks to that cool air pushing into the Gulf of Mexico. No concerns locally with this system as well. So here's the good stuff for us. Temperatures lower 70s tonight, then they get into the lower 80s tomorrow. Morning clouds giving way to afternoon sunshine, and then here's the best stuff. Tomorrow night we'll be pushing upper 50s to lower 60s across Acadiana as we head toward Thursday morning, and our weather on cruise control thereafter. Lots of sunshine, warm afternoons, low humidity, and nice and pleasant nights ahead. So tonight, warm and humid, few showers and storms possible. I'll keep rain chance at 30% for now. 72, 73 your low. Then tomorrow, breezy and pleasant with the morning clouds giving way to afternoon sun. Temperatures top out in the low to mid 80s. Nice fresh breeze out of the north at 10 to 15. And it's about time we see a 5-day forecast that looks like this, and why not double down and put it in the 10-day forecast? Lots of comfortable weather as we head through the next week to 10 days. So that is the good news. The bad news, Hurricane Irma is going to be a catastrophic storm for whatever islands it hits in the Caribbean, and then we'll be watching it down the road. Will it make a turn? When will it make the turn? And we're not completely out of the mix here in this part of the Gulf of Mexico, but we are on a low-end percentage, less than 3 or 4%, but we'll watch those percentages as time goes down the line.
And going through the alphabet, it seems. Jeez.
Going through the alphabet, yes. Katia, what comes after K? L, I don't know the L.
Yeah.
Storm.
M, you
N
said
is
was Maria. Yeah.
You know, there's going to be more down the line. It's early September.
Yeah.
Not even the
halfway,
midpoint
right?
of the hurricane season yet, which is September 12th.
Keep watching it for us,
Right.
Rob. Thanks.
All
Still
right.
ahead here on KATC.